Okay, everyone. Well, welcome. Thank you for being patient while a few other people climbed on the call. I'm so excited to see so many people on the call tonight. This is amazing. That basically just shows me that you guys are here because you're curious about what it is Team Beachbody is all about and what we do as coaches. And so I commend you for that, because there's probably a lot of other things you could be doing tonight, but instead you're here with us, spending a little bit of time to get some information. And I just think that's really amazing. So just so you all have a little information about me, my name is Shane Fryer. I have been a coach for the last 3 years. I'm also a mom. I have a daughter named Olivia and a son named Joey. They are 12 and 8. Let's see, my daughter's a swimmer. My son is into karate and lacrosse. So, as you know, there's a lot that goes along with that, juggling and that sort of thing. I also work as a social worker in a children's court here in Connecticut. I've lived in Connecticut my whole life, and I'm currently living in Bethany, Connecticut. So my job in the next 40 minutes is to share with you what it means to become a coach with Beachbody, and what it can mean for you if you plug in and follow the system that we have created on our team, Wild Impact. So like I shared, I have been a coach for the last 3 years. I am what Beachbody World calls a 10-star diamond elite coach. So what does that mean? Basically what that means is that I have helped create 10 other leaders on my team. Basically creating a foundation. They now have a foundation for a 6-figure income. So with that being said, I want to share with you a little bit about these two gentlemen. This is Carl Deichler and John Condon. They are the founders of Beachbody. They created this infomercial marketing giant. We started in 1998, and as you guys I'm sure know, with programs like P90. Slim and Fit. Well, what they realized is that they had these amazing programs, but people were struggling to finish them. And so they weren't getting the results that they knew people. And what was happening is that people just like you and I would go on the message boards and the chat boards and support each other and give advice and motivation. And it was working. And so the light bulb went off and said, imagine if we had, I don't know, let's call them coaches, working with people and helping them along their journey. Hence the coaching opportunity. Just gonna mute a couple people. Their mission, our mission. Help people achieve their goals and live healthy, fulfilling lives. That's the mission of our company. And this is why. So I don't think this should be a huge surprise, but it might be, because the numbers are really staggering. 66% of adults and 20% of kids are obese or overweight. And that's costing taxpayers $350 billion in the US. 86% of adults will be overweight. 51% of adults will be obese. And 30% of children will be overweight. I want you guys to just peek at this really quick, because it's shocking. I mean, back in 1990, we were doing okay. I mean, look at those numbers. 10 to maybe 14%. The BMI was high. Look 10 years later into 1999, and then look what the statistic is in 2009. We're losing this battle. We're losing this battle. It's an epidemic, and it's scary. More than 65% of Americans are overweight to obese. Think about your own lives, your family, the people that you love. Go to any amusement park. I mean, it's all around us, and it's a crisis, and it's not getting better. There are more gyms ever in the world, and yet the percentage of people using them is smaller. So there's more facilities and less people using them. That's where we come in, because we are the leader of at-home fitness programs. This is our arsenal. These are the tools we use as coaches to help the people make real lifelong changes. Some of these I'm sure you've seen. P90X, the amazing 21-day fix, Turbo Fire. We have 130 fun, effective programs, and there's something for everybody. Every fitness level, every age, I don't care, we have it.
We went to college together.
Sorry, I just wanted to mute a few people, okay. So look at this as kind of our toolbox. We also have something that no one else has, and that's what we call Shakeology. So what is Shakeology? Shakeology is a daily meal replacement. It is not a protein shake. It is 70 ingredients, 40 superfoods, all natural, 100% natural. It has a profile unlike any other. It truly does not compare. And it is the true reason why I became a coach 3 years ago. I signed on as a coach for Shakeology. I enjoyed going to the gym. I never in a million years thought I would ever work out at home. I thought, absolutely not. I enjoy this time. This is what I do for me. And I did not plan to change that. But I saw this what I thought was a protein shake and thought, this is something I need to look at, because I knew that this would help me and this would help my family. And I thought at the time, without really having high expectations, you know, this is something everyone could use. And I could talk about this with people. And I can share this with others and help them lower their blood sugar, lower their cholesterol. And I thought, well, that I could help and just share it with other people. I didn't think much more than that small. I had a full-time job. I was incredibly busy. So that was as big as I went with it. And I'm sure one of the reasons you're on this call is to try to figure out how we manage something else in an already incredibly busy world. And I'm going to share that with you because it's very valid, because I completely understand. And I think it's a great concern, but it's not one that I think anyone has to overthink, because this business is very manageable. We also have a skincare line, which I've been using since it's launched over a year ago. So here's, you know, these pictures speak for themselves. Okay, these are two coaches on our team, Dahlia and Tamra. We have created some of the most popular in-home fitness and weight loss selections, superior line of nutritional supplements, and an extensive online club with on-demand. Guys, we are ahead of the wave. This is the future of fitness. I just shared with you that individuals are not going to the gym. They're not using their membership. Ask yourself, are you using yours? Is your spouse using his? Your cousins, your aunts, your friends? They're not using them. We are now on-demand live streaming all of our programs. With a club membership to Team Beachbody, you have access to over $2,500 in programs like Insanity, Power 90, top of the line fitness programs at your disposal that you can push play anywhere from your phone, laptop, smart device. All of that is $38.87 a quarter. So every quarter, $38 a quarter, I think that's $3 a week, you have access to all of those programs at your fingertips. All right, so we're going to talk about Shakeology. It is our flagship nutritional tool. It goes hand in hand with our exercise programs. If you're on this call and you're doing one of our exercise programs right now, or you've done it in the past and you have not started Shakeology, you're really only doing half of what's necessary to really maximize your benefits. Nutrition is 80% of this. And that is why it's so important to couple the two together. You can work out all day, but if you're not hitting your nutrition correctly, you are not going to see those results. You're still going to be sluggish. You're still going to be tired. You're not going to have the energy. Like I said earlier, 70 all-natural ingredients from around the world. No refined sugars, artificial flavors, or chemicals. Each one great source of antioxidants, proteins, vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, prebiotics, digestive enzymes. Nothing else compares to this product. You can put any other shake on the market against it, and this wins every single time. I can assure you of that. 6 flavors: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, greenberry. We also have vegan, which is a brown rice and pea protein. Only 130 to 170 calories of whole food nutrition. What does it do? Helps you lose weight. It's actually clinically proven. We are clinically proven to lose weight, boosts energy and reduce cravings, improves digestion and regularity. It has been proven to lower cholesterol, has a glycemic index of 24. So this is an amazing product for pre-diabetics. It's doctor recommended. And there is absolutely no risk. A bottom of the bag guarantee. You drink it for 20 days and you don't like it, you get your money back. I tell everybody, give it 3 weeks. If you don't feel a difference, then I completely understand, because there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that it will not completely change how you feel. So become a coach, distributor, whatever you want to call us, right? Anyone can succeed as a coach, regardless of age, fitness level, business experience, wealth, or time. I'm a social worker. I'm not a fitness professional. I liked working out. That was the extent. I didn't have any special training. I'm not a nutritionist. I was someone who was passionate about fitness and my own health and the health of my family. You have to be self-motivated and willing to follow the system. I will tell you that on our team, Wild Impact, we have a system that works. It is very important when you make this decision to know about the team you're joining. We have an onboarding system that walks you through step by step what you need to do to be successful. We have training from day 1 until for day forever. We have star diamonds that are still looking for support and advice and to grow and to learn. I'm in a training right now. We never stop learning and growing. That's another one of my favorite things about this business. We're always pushing ourselves. We're always trying to get better. So it's a turnkey, repeatable, for yourself, not by yourself opportunity. This is your business. You are the CEO. However, I will tell you, you are never alone. Our team is, I actually probably pride myself most out of everything that I've accomplished in this business on the fact that our team is so close-knit, it is like an extended family. When someone's not available, someone else is. We're always there to help another coach, to answer a question. Literally within 30 seconds, a coach has a situation where they need the answer to a question, and they may post it on our team page, and someone's there to answer it immediately. That's how we operate. We do regular Zoom conferencing like this so we can see each other and talk. Local coaches get together. We also have quarterly events called Super Saturdays where all the coaches in the state come together, no matter what state you're in. We have a national conference in Tennessee this year where we're all going to be joined together again. So it is your business, but you are never alone. So what is a coach? I'll first tell you what a coach doesn't have to be. Like I said, coach does not have to be a nutrition expert. A coach does not have to be at their fitness and nutrition goal, which is usually one of the biggest objections. I haven't reached my goal yet. Good. People need to see that you're real. People want to see the journey. It's such good support to do things as a team. That's why we're called Team Beachbody. So if you're not at your ideal weight, that's okay. What a coach should be sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. Committed to being proof the product works, being committed to your own fitness, committed to getting results, committing to better health, making good choices, and always developing themselves. One of our vital behaviors is personal development. So all of the coaches on the team read a little bit every single day or do some type of personal development audio. This business, in any business, you have to have a thicker skin. You have to rise above. And why do most people quit? Because times can get tough. And so personal development is what really pushes us through. And so that's something every one of the coaches on this team does a little bit every day, just 10 minutes a day. And it is amazing how life-changing just adding that to your life can be. Okay, the opportunity. It is risk-free. There is no risk. If you decide this was a mistake, this is not for me, it's okay. It may not be. There's no penalty. There's nothing that you have to submit other than a piece of paper that says that you would like to cancel your coaching. So there's absolutely no risk. Little to no investment. Anything that you purchase, you're consuming. You're not buying product. You're not stocking your shelves. I have no inventory except a few samples if someone needs one. That's it. Everything I purchase is for my consumption. Unlimited earning potential. 6-figure income is realistic within 2 to 3 years. 7-figure income in 4 to 6 years. Can you say that about your job right now? Where you could be 3 years from today on May 28th? Now, enough about me telling you. What I want to do is I want you to get the perspective of 2 coaches from Wild Impact. 2 busy moms. They both have children and they both work, but they work in very different fields. I want them to share with you, both Liz and Maria, a little bit about their story, why they signed up, and the success they've had so far. So if it's okay, Liz, I'm going to have you unmute yourself. I'm going to start with you. Liz is a diamond coach on Wild Impact. She's been a coach since, I believe, November. So Liz, I am going to hand over the mic to you. Please share with everybody a little bit about your story and what has made a difference for you.
Okay. Hi, guys. I, of course, want to say thank you, Shane, for having me on the call. Shane knows that I'm like super nervous and I'm overthinking this whole thing. I literally sat down today and emailed myself what I should say. I really want to make this, what I'm going to say, very informative to you guys, straight to the point. I don't lie. I'm very blunt and very honest. I wouldn't do this if I didn't agree with this company, if I didn't support this company. So on that note, I'm going to kind of just read off my phone a little bit. I joined in November. I'm a mom of 2. My husband is, it was tough for me when my daughter was just born in Afghanistan. So he was gone for years. I was kind of like a single mom, kind of am like a single mom, works a lot. So I really had no choice of being a stay-at-home mom. I started in November when I was approached by my friend Kristen, and she said, you are amazing person, motivator. You motivate people every day. I'm a fitness instructor at the YMCA. I'm also a personal trainer. I absolutely love what I do. I absolutely actually don't even punch in for work or punch out of work because I don't find it a job. I literally have to email or text my boss every single 2 weeks and tell her what my hours are. I would do it for free. I love what I do. So she approached me in November and said, you know what, you try this out, blah, 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 you should do it. And of course I was like, well, I don't know. I really can't afford it. It's really expensive. You know, I don't know if my husband would really go for it, you know. So a couple months went by. She was like Facebook yelling at me every single day. I finally said, fine, I'll do it. I'll bite the bullet. Let's just do it. Fine, sign me up. I bought the PIO package. I bought the Shakeology. I tried the PIO. I tried the Shakeology, and my Shakeology bag was gone, and I was lost. So I said, I'm absolutely hooked. Let's just do it. Let me, you know, we'll give it a shot. So I went over her house. We went over very tight knit. She showed me all the ins and outs and kind of what the business could be like. And I left there so excited, came home, told my husband. And, you know, of course, I'm sure some kind of men are skeptical. So he was like, all right, go ahead, do what you want to do. So I jumped on it. I said, I can't believe this. I have to share this with everybody. How did I not live without this Shakeology? I'm a big person who likes to eat. I love to eat my protein. I love to eat my veggies. Replacing a meal with a shake is kind of not up my alley. Ever since I joined in November and started drinking Shakeology, my body literally has changed. I am the one at the family outings, over the dessert table. They're like, watch your fingers because here comes Liz. I'll never forget over Christmas, I'm standing at the dessert table and I'm like, I really don't want anything. Like, it just is an amazing, amazing product. Definitely, obviously one of our top sellers, definitely one of our top pushers. So on that note, doing that, I said, wow, maybe, you know, if I feel this way, I can help other people feel this way. So I kind of, what they ask you to do is to find your why. Why do you want to be a Beachbody coach? Why do you want just a discount? Do you maybe want to, you know, work the business, make a couple bucks, like, you know? So I said, well, I love to help people. I could totally do this. I could help people. This would help me help more people. So I started doing it. I was just plugging away, being a product of the product, and people were asking me in my classes and at the gym, like, wow, you look great, and or where the hell did you get all this energy from? And I tell them, this is what I do. I'm a Beachbody coach. I drink Shakeology, and I just love it. You know, it's just what I do. So, of course, that's how I get a lot of people asking and putting myself out there. And I never forget when, of course, the word got out and people started ordering and they wanted in and they wanted this stuff that was making me so crazy and in shape. And my first check came, and it was, for me, it was $100 and change. I was like, sweet, I can go food shopping. I can get gas. Like, that was a big deal. My little behind story is I grew up on welfare. I grew up Section 8 housing. I grew up in the ghetto. I grew up, couldn't leave my front porch. My mom was an alcoholic. And growing up, I never had direction. I never was told, sit, do your homework, sit, why don't you try out for this sport? You should do this job. So for me as an adult, it's really hard. It's hard for me to drive, for me to push myself. I feel like, well, we're moving every paycheck to paycheck is just what you're supposed to do. So, you know, that's what I'll do. So then the next week, I got another paycheck. I was like, oh, all right, this is kind of really, all right. I can go food shop. I take the kids out to lunch. Oh, sweet. I can go buy diapers. Just little things. And we all know you make the money, you spend the money, but every little bit counts. Every little bit helps. So let's see. When the check started coming in, and I was really kind of seeing like, wow, I could really do this. I can really help people and really make some money. And of course, when you're in it, you start joining the teams, and you're in your team, and you see everybody connects, and they tell you what they're, you know, how to work the business and what to do, and you follow everything, and you use the tools that they give you, and everyone's so helpful. Everyone's constantly 24/7 there. I started using that, and people started following me. And let me see, I'm getting lost here. Oh, so yeah, so they say to find your why. Okay, so obviously I found my why to help people. Fantastic. Now it's the checks coming in. Now I have a whole new why. Maybe I can start supporting my family. Maybe I can work from home. Maybe I can be a stay-at-home mom and actually make money. So that is like bonus. Sweet. I can help people and make money. So, all right, so fast forward, I'm a Beachbody coach. Here I am doing the product of the product, inviting personal development. I will be honest, I lack on that, but it's so helpful. So now my biggest paycheck to date so far, after being a Beachbody coach, is $300 in change. I just paid my car payment. Just paid my car payment. That's it. $300. I don't have to worry about it when the check comes every 2 weeks. You know, if we're going to make that money. I did it. So doing this job has absolutely changed my life. I know I'm going off track here, but I literally get to go do a job, a side job, I call it now, as a fitness instructor and a personal trainer that I absolutely, truly would just do anyway. And help people and motivate people. I have my own fitness group page up. I have over 500 people in it. I'm starting my own website. This is something I've always ever really truly wanted to do. But now I get to stay home. I get to take my kids off the bus. I get to do play dates with my daughter. I get to take care of the house. I get to cook dinner, make my Shakeology for dinner. I get to do all those things that we all really want to do. You have to have the drive. You have to look at this as a job. If you want to succeed, you will. You can't look at it and be like, oh, well, maybe I'll just do this and do that. If you were at an office and they say, hey, do this. If you want to move up, do this. If you want to do that, try that. Do it. The sky is the limit with this business. I've been to Super Saturdays. I'm going to Summit. I've succeeded, I guess, kind of quickly. To me, it doesn't feel that way, but I love it. And it has helped mindset-wise. We all know that money is stressful. So, there's no way you could fail. If you don't want to fail, you will not fail. And it's just amazing. So go on.
I love that. If you don't want to fail, you're not going to fail. If you do the work, you're not going to fail. Because it's turnkey, because you have the support and we show you how. Thanks, Liz, for sharing that.
If that helped.
It did, of course. I appreciate that. Maria, so why don't you share with us a little bit? You come from a very different background. You're not a personal trainer. You know, you're someone that loves fitness. So please share a little bit with everybody about why you signed and kind of how it's been for you in just the last few months.
Sure. Okay. So I definitely have a little bit of a different perspective here. I've always been into fitness. I've used Beachbody programs for years, but I never really got into looking into coaching or the Shakeology, nothing of that matter. It was strictly just utilizing the programs at home because I couldn't find the time to get to the gym. So my message tonight is really just to kind of give you guys an understanding of you know, what it takes to be a Beachbody coach. In a really short time, you can certainly be successful. Looking at myself, I hold a full-time job. I have a family to take care of, a home. I have to take care of myself. I need to make sure that I'm physically fit and eating healthy and such. And I have found a very successful path with this program, with coaching, in only a very short time. I actually debated this for 2 years. I went to Shane's first Shake and Share Dem. So I got to try Shakeology. I heard all about the programs, all about the coaching opportunity. And the first thing I thought, and I walked out, and 2 years in, I just didn't have the time. I couldn't do it. There's no way I would be able to do it. I am a full-time corporate marketing professional. I work tons of hours. I travel. I have 2 children who are active in sports. I have a husband that wants my attention. So I just thought never would I have the time or the energy to do it. But, you know, I did, and I do. So there was one evening, Shane finally posted something, and it just hit me. It struck me the right way. And I just said, you know what? I'm going for it. I'm taking a leap. Because if I don't change something, nothing will ever change. I'll always be busy. We are constantly busy. We make the busyness for ourselves, and that's my opinion. You know, we just have to look for ways in which to change that, you know, change our lives, you know, make room for things that we want to do, goals that we want to achieve. So today, I actually consider myself a pretty successful coach. I've been doing this for 12 weeks now. So I'm an Emerald, and I've only been at it for 12 weeks, but only actively working it for about 10 weeks. I took the first 2 weeks to train myself, to go through all the multiple training guides and programs and such that Shane mentioned earlier. There's tons of it, more than you could ever imagine. So let me just tell you a little bit about how I did it. So I really did plug in from day one. As soon as I signed on, I hit the books. I started going through all the training, trying to teach myself the programs, understanding, the ins and outs of what the differences were. I immersed myself in training for not even just coach processes, but also the product. I actively participated in our Coach Basics. We have a 30-day Coach Basics training. So as soon as you come on, the first of that next month, you get into a daily training, and it just teaches you the ins and outs, the basics. And you just dive in and you participate, and you learn, and you start creating rapport with other new coaches. And it's a great opportunity. I watched tons of videos. I paid attention to other coaches in our team, coaches that are really successful. I watch them. I look at their notifications. I see what they're doing. I get ideas. I attend our weekly team calls. So we have team calls every Thursday in which, we are sharing ideas, or we're learning from other successful coaches. I get on our corporate calls. We have Beachbody corporate calls every Monday morning, and we listen to successful coaches teach us something that, a skill set that we may not have yet. And I dedicate time to personal development, at least 15 to 30 minutes a day. I'm learning something, a skill or a characteristic that I don't have yet. And I've basically been sharing my story. I'm very genuine. I share my story about being a product of the product. And I'm looking to build a relationship with people. I'm not jamming product down their throat. I'm not focusing on the numbers. I'm not pushing anyone to do anything. I'm really just sharing my journey, sharing my why, helping people understand that we as Beachbody coaches are here to help them achieve their health and fitness goals. And I show up every day. That is the one big thing, the big difference: consistency. You need to be here every day. People need to see you. They need to see what you're doing. They need to see how the programs are working for you, how you can add value to their lives. I have business hours. So like I said, I have a very busy life. I have set aside an hour during the day and an hour in the evening. So I actually do 2 hours a day. You don't need to. You really make what you want of this. As much as you put in is what you're going to get out of this opportunity, and that I truly believe. So I've been pushing myself a little bit more because I love it. It's not a job to me. It's a natural thing. I just wake up every day and I go through my day just living and breathing Beachbody because I believe in it so much. So with that being said, let me just tell you where I am today. So I shared with you that I have been doing this for 12 weeks, 10 weeks actively. So just last week, I earned $497. In 10 weeks, I've made $2,150. Looking at that, you're looking at a mortgage payment at least, if not more, 2 car payments, a summer vacation. And all because I put a couple of hours in a day doing what I love and trying to help people. You can totally do this. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm really just an ordinary person. There's nothing special about me. I just have that passion, that drive, that commitment, and I'm disciplined. I follow the process. I duplicate what Beachbody sets out for us because they have a proven process. They know what works and what doesn't. They give us all the tools. We just have to go and use them and share. So at this point, that's really my story, and I hope that that resonates well with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. Thanks so much for sharing, guys. It's nice to hear from 2 other coaches, different perspectives in different career paths, but with one really important commonality, and that's your passion for helping other people and your own health. And I think if you're on this call and you're saying, well, I don't know if I have that passion, that's something that could also come in time, as you feel better, as you're getting results, that can be developed. So it, again, is okay if you're not where you want to be, but to call yourself a coach is such amazing accountability. Especially if you really just want to focus on you right now. We have so many coaches who come on as a what we call a discount coach, and they just focus on them until they're in a place that they feel ready. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, and we're going to talk about that too in just a little bit. Okay, so having your own business, what are the benefits? Well, great tax benefits. Most people know this about everything you get to write off, paper, pens, workspace. I mean, the tax benefits are amazing. Limitless income potential. Limitless income potential. Sky's the limit, and I don't say that loosely. Fun ways to travel and our trips. So every year we have a Success Club trip. This year we were in Cancun in March. We're going to Nashville in July. And then there's a leadership conference in California in October. 3 trips a year. And most of it is a write-off. So Maria and Liz talked to you a little bit about how we make money. I'm going to get a little bit more specific. So they made these great weekly, and by the way, those were weekly numbers. So I think Maria was like $437 last week. $437 in 1 week. Picture that, in 1 week, $437. What would $437 do for your family this week? How? Retailing products. Like they said, not shoving it down anyone's throat. Just saying, listen, I see that, you have some amazing goals, and I have a tool that is your answer. This is what's gonna help get you to where you need to be. So you make 25% off everything. So even if you come on as a discount coach and you wanna buy things here and there, you get a discount. I think that's a great reason to coach. Building a team. This is where we get into residual income. That's the income that keeps coming and coming and coming, even if you decide you want to take a break, and like a month. We call that residual income, and that comes in time. This is not, I'll be very clear, a rich quick scheme. This is not something where you can make a ridiculous amount of money fast. However, you can if you retail. So you can share the products and sell products and make a really nice weekly salary like Maria and Liz shared. But when I speak about residual income, I'm talking about the income that takes time. It takes time to build and grow. That's what creates financial freedom. And that's what the coaches on our team, many of them have a goal of. Developing leaders. So by me working with other leaders and creating and duplicating our system, that's what's going to develop your team. You get matching bonuses when your team does well, and I'm going to show you that when I show you my income. So like I said, there's 3 types of coaches. There's a discount buyer coach. Plenty of those. Nothing wrong with that. One of the Star Diamonds, Tamara, on the team started as a discount coach. She's a very successful 3-star diamond now. The last thing she thought about was coaching. She needed to work on herself, but she started as a discount buyer. Most coaches start as a part-time coach, like myself. We have a full-time job, but we work the business part-time with the goal of going full-time, which I will be able to do next June. I do work now part-time as a social worker as of 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I am now able to work part-time. I work only because I have 12 months before I'm vested for state benefits for the rest of my life and my husband's life. So for me to leave my job would be foolish. And so I have made a choice to remain employed part-time until June of next year for that benefit. Not because I need to, because that's the best choice for my family. Okay, so something that's really important as we talk about building your team. We have a rank advancement. It's one of the first and most important rank advancements on the team. It's called an Emerald Coach. So how do you become an Emerald Coach? You find 2 business partners, 2 people, and one of them can be your spouse or family member, which is actually really rare, and most companies don't do that. Once you find 2 people, just 2, you get fed free customer leads. Beachbody spends $250 million on advertising. All of that is for our benefit. So you don't have to market yourself. You don't have to take out an ad. You don't have to pay for anything. Beachbody does it for you, for me. All of those customers, to over 10,000 a week, get funneled out to Emerald level coaches. They are feeding your business. You also become eligible to receive weekly team cycle bonuses. So that is why being an Emerald Coach is really important. Not only do you get free customer leads, but now you start to see what I was referring to as residual income, cycle bonuses from your team excelling. Okay, so Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income from this opportunity. Each coach's income depends on his or her own efforts, diligence, and skill. So I want to be clear before I share this, because this is something that used to make me incredibly uncomfortable, is sharing my pay. And that's obvious reasons. I mean, it's a personal thing, but I think it's important for you to see the depth of this business and the real potential. So I started as a coach in April of 2012. I was interested in Shakeology and just talked to people about it. I didn't put much more thought into it. I talked to people, I posted on Facebook, I drink it every single day. I've never missed a day, and I mean that. In 3 years, I might have missed 2 days, and I think I was out of the country. So this is a year later. So I've been a coach a year. I've just been talking about it with people, and this is my weekly pay. So we're going to fast forward. I've been a coach for 1 year. It's April of 2013, and I'm made $496 one week, and then $421 another week. So I was making between $300 and $400 a week. That's like $1,600 a month. I was pretty happy. I had a full-time job. This was great extra money. We were able to, just not stress about certain bills. It was a really nice, income. 12 months later, these are my pay stubs, April of 2014. Now I'm averaging between, I'd say approximately $1,300 a week. That's some pretty good money a month. That was like 2 mortgage payments. So I was happy. And the truth is, everyone always told me from day one, the real business starts at year 3, and you're going to see how that's so true. So this is April of 2014. I was making about $1,300 to $1,600 a week. And now this is this current year. There's something that's really important I need to share with you. This is one business center. I have 3. Beachbody allows us an opportunity to open up several business centers. This is my biggest one, but this is one of 3. So I have 2 other accounts that come in every week. So this is the income coming in this quarter, April of 15, approximately $3,200 a week in one business center. How do we make that money? Okay, so where does it all come from? $34.72. Where's that money? How do we break it down? Okay, well, subscription commission. Remember I told you about that on-demand? Well, when individuals use the on-demand streaming, they pay a quarterly fee of $38. Well, coaches get 50% of that. So this means that 2 of my customers or coaches had their fee get paid. And look, I made $31. Matching bonus. This comes from a percentage of my team doing well. So for $385, I didn't really do anything. $385 this week, and it just meant my team, my leaders were excelling, and I got paid $385. I guess I sold one thing, $32. I must have sold one thing that week. That was the effort I probably put in, $32. And then this is the rest. $3,024 was in team cycle bonuses. And when I divvy in my other 2 business centers, I probably made $4,200 that week. And those business centers will just continue to grow, just like this one. They're just younger, and they need time, just like I needed 3 years to grow this. Now here's the whopper. This is another income potential when you are at a certain level. Diamond level coach, star diamond level coaches receive quarterly bonuses. So a 2-star diamond would get about $900. It depends on how the company does. And then 5 stars, $2,500, 10 stars, about $13. I'm a 10-star diamond coach, so I receive all 3. A superstar diamond pool bonus is approximately $40,000, but they would receive all 4 bonuses. And that's someone that is a 15-star diamond. So that's the income potential, guys, just for being passionate about your own health and fitness and just supporting and helping people along the way. So how do you get started? Oh, I want that. How do I get started? It's really easy. You purchase basically a business essential starter kit. it's $40, but we're going to waive that for you when you buy a challenge pack. A challenge pack is a program and your shake put together, and they waive that fee. That's how all my coaches sign up, with a challenge pack. And you pay $16 a month. $16 a month, all of your advertising, all of your logos, email, e-cards, you name it, we have it. And for $16 a month, everything is paid for. So that is your overhead, $16 a month. Military nonprofit organizations sign up for free with no business fees. I'm really proud of that. Our company just loves our military, as I do, and so I'm really proud that we do that for our military. Like I said, we start with a challenge pack. Some of these programs, I'm sure you guys know, they're packaged together with a beautiful savings, P90X3, Les Mills Pump, T25. You pay that, like I said, it's all for your consumption. It's your Shakeology, it's your program, and you're a coach. There's no fee. Fitness plus nutrition plus support. Okay, quickly, I want to talk about some of the leaders on Wild Impact. These are some of the beautiful ladies that you possibly were invited by or will see once you join our team. When you join Wild Impact, rest assured that you will have a private Facebook page, immediate mentorship program like Liz and Maria both clearly dived into. It starts every 30 days. We're starting one actually on the 1st. And our goal, what? Our goal is so that you don't pay for your Shakeology, because I don't want any of my coaches paying for their Shakeology, and to get to Emerald. Why? I want you to get those free customer leads. So we really focus the first few weeks of your business on those two goals. There's also Emerald to Diamond groups. We have a training webinar website like this that you would be able to invite your prospects to. We do something called the sneak peek, so people can kind of peek in and see what we do every day. All of these tools are at your disposal. I do these webinars for the team, for you to use and to help you grow your business. So, you know, this is where you kind of have to, you know, dig a little deep and sit and process and think about, what do you really want out of life? You know, are you on this call because you really do want to lose weight and feel better? You have some health concerns, or your family does? You want to be debt-free? Fire your boss? Be part of something meaningful. There's not a lot out there, not that I see anyway, that's positive and means something, but this company does. You want to have more time. One of the biggest complaints people say is, I don't have time. It's one of the reasons people don't join as a coach. They don't have time. This creates time. This opportunity will create freedom of time for you if you plug in and follow the system that has already been created. We're handing you the tools. All you have to do is use them. Perhaps just be available to your family, to go on school trips, to drive your kids to their activities, to be there when they wake up or when they go to bed. So you need to ask yourself, is what you're doing now getting you what you truly want out of life? When you wake up every morning, are you doing what you should be doing? Are you feeling fulfilled? Do you have self-motivation? Do you have a desire? Because there's no one that's going to fire you. This is your business. Do you want to be part of the $82 billion health and fitness industry? Because now it's the time for you to decide, commit, and succeed. This is the absolute best time to come on as a coach. We are still so very small. We are only in the United States and Canada. And as of early last year, we have become a $1 billion company. A $1 billion company you are being invited to take part in. There are less than 300,000 coaches in the entire United States and Canada. We are still ground floor, and we have big plans. We are going global within the next 2 to 3 years, and our CEO, Carl Deichler, wants 1 million coaches. We are nowhere near that. We have a crisis. This is an epidemic. We are getting unhealthier, and people are dying younger. this company is the answer. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. This business is whatever you want it to be. You can turn this into freedom of time. You can turn this into a car payment. You can just drink your absolute favorite Shakeology for free. There's no right or wrong. We tailor a training program based on your goals, what you want to achieve, because everybody is different and everybody's in a different place. But I can assure you, by joining Wild Impact, you're going to have those needs met. You know, not only am I 40 and in the best shape of my life and I don't go to the gym, but for me, coaching and being part of this team has helped me even more just emotionally. You know, being around positive people, around, you know, happiness, positive outlooks, pushing myself with personal development. I haven't found that anywhere else. And I don't know if you have. I don't know of another company that makes you be better, pushes you to be better, so you can be better for the people around you, your family, your challengers. So I urge you, if you're on this call, please speak to the coach that invited you. We have an apprenticeship program starting very soon. We are, you know, our doors always open to new coaches. If you have any questions, I'm only a message away. Please feel free to reach out to myself or your coach. At the end of this call, once I stop the recording, I will open it up to any questions. I truly do appreciate everyone that came on tonight. Like I said, it just shows that you're open to the possibility that this is a good fit for you. Knowledge is power, and I truly hope I see many of you joining our team in the next week or so. I hope everyone has a great night, and I'm going to stop the recording and we'll answer some questions.